does anyone here have met Mr. Taylor in the past? Well, I kind of do want to open it up and just I don't know if there's going to be a funeral or a funeral set for him. However, I did want to say a few words on his behalf. I've only met him briefly. We were in correspondence quite often through mail. A very upstanding citizen and individual. We had briefly conversed a couple times, once after the debate and a couple times after that. Very enterprising individual. He tried to start the state fair. He organized the state fair, and his untimely death is, well, it's unfortunate. Did anyone else want to speak a few words on his behalf? Then we'll have a little moment of silence for him.
I don't know the man.
Jesus Christ.
Well, God bless his soul. It's unfortunate. How life is sometimes. I don't know the man myself either, but God bless his soul.
Oh, yes.
God bless.
Is anyone a godly fella that could say a couple Bible verses or anything? Otherwise, I could say a little prayer from the heart. I'm just not too versed in it as I would like.
Does he believe in Hindu heaven?
I'll kick it off and say it's just to break the ice on the prayer. Dear Lord Father, heaven above, and his son below in the spirit, we pray for the safe passage of Mr. Richard A. Taylor, the enterprising individual who affected many people's lives, an integral part of New Alexandria. May he rest in peace, and his name live on, and the legacy not be forgotten. If anyone had any Bible verses, now would be the time. All right.
Unfortunately, I haven't memorized any. I just go from the heart myself as well, sir.
Well, please do then.
I say one, but after him.
All right. I know out there's a lot of things that make it hard to be good men and women out there. The devil always trying to influence us here. But if we keep God in our minds and God in our heart, I tell you now, walking the righteous path. Now, I'm sure this man had God in his heart. Considering how many people here gathered around hearing his name, his legacy. God bless his soul. Amen.
Amen. All right.
Amen.
Just a little moment of silence, and at least about 5-10 seconds, and then we'll continue on with some more formal official business.
Need you go ahead and take that mask off for me.
Oh, it's pretty much glued to his face. You can't.
Yes. Man, this mask is due to the situation.
Well, before the tears start flowing for anyone that didn't know him, I do want to make sure that his honor, of his memory, and what he started of the state fair does come to fruition, into conclusion. So I would be tasking at least a couple people with, as far as we can tell, with organizing and continuing in his footsteps of the work he's laid down. From what I've understood, there was supposed to be a circus that comes through town here in Blackwater. It's going to be on the May 3rd and 4th. And the announcement here, I wanted to make it clear that we are renaming it from the New Alexandria State Fair to the first annual Richard A. Taylor State Fair. It's going to be annual. We're going to be trying to do it once or twice or maybe 3 or 4 times a year, depending on how the first one goes. So in his memory.
What? In his memory, and then you kind of stop.
Right up there, Governor.
I will repeat. I'll repeat myself once more. The state fair will be renamed and repurposed from the New Alexandria State Fair to the Richard A. Taylor State Fair Memorial State Fair. At least this first one, most likely the second and third one, will hopefully host one once every few months, depending on the first one. So if y'all have any ideas, if you have any businesses, any entertainment planned, May 3rd and 4th, that'll be the dates. I'll be trying to get into contact with any of the board members of the state fair to see if we can continue it on in his honor to direct any kind of inquiries. That's pretty much all I really had for the day. There are other things. I am open for any kind of questions as well. Bounty hunting licenses, like I said, will be open here after any kind of economic reform. Look forward to any announcement from the Marshal's Department for that. Other things be state legislation, state representation. We are looking into getting those into place and moving forward on that. So look forward to an announcement on that, which will segue into getting those mayors of the cities that have been around that are pretty much brainless, if you will, or thoughtless, I should say. We'll give the mayors a little bit of elections as well once we get to that point. Furthermore, some of the towns have passed some town ordinances. They have been ratified by the state government as of tonight after this announcement. A few of them are that Strawberry is a gun-free zone, and this isn't a state government thing. This is a mayor thing, so don't come to me. Strawberry will be a gun-free zone. Also, Van Horn, depending on because of all of the violence there, will also be a gun-free zone. There's also a few other town ordinances that will be coming in. Just looking forward for the announcement on that, and it'll be on the notice boards. Furthermore, there's a couple more things such as criminal punishment. We did have a little bit of feedback from pertaining parties, and some of the sentences in the criminal punishment were saying that they were on the light side. So we are going to be moving forward on going a little bit harsher on some of the more violent and property-oriented crimes to protect the people and the property of New Alexandria. That is number one goal of my administration. That is number one goal of every person here in the law enforcement and law departments, is the protection of you, the civilians, when it comes to your persons and your property. Once more, I'll just recap again. The state fair is going to be May 3rd and 4th. We're going to be trying to continue on with the dates in honor of Mr. Richard A. Taylor Memorial State Fair. Second of all, the New Austin trip is going to be here in April 24th.
Thank you for the
Transfer
biddies.
medical
Up to
supplies,
you, Chef.
water, food, and $1,500 in financial aid. So, I apologize. Which date? All right. Well, the state fair is going to be the May 3rd and 4th. The New Austin trip is going to be April 24th at 5 p.m. Eastern, of course. We'll be delivering medical supplies and $1,500 of financial aid to New Austin with the help of the deputies. That's what I know. That's one big thing that the medical board has been asking for, was getting the treatment out there, and with the collective help of you, the civilians, we can stop and contain this cholera outbreak that has been happening. All right. Well, I've spoken your ears off, but I will open it up to any kind of questions. Basically, town call. Just make sure you raise your hands or anything, and I'll try to call on you. Otherwise, try not to talk over each other. Yes, you, sir, over there to the left, my left.
Yes, named Denzel Freeman. Just had one little question. When you say Strawberry fitting to be a gun-free zone, meaning that we're gonna have to keep our gun on our horses, type of thing. We can't ride can't have it on our backs.
Yes, it's going to be basically going to be put away. It'll be explaining the law itself about the extent of it, but it's going to be put away for sure. That way, there's no visible guns. That was something that the population of Strawberry has been requesting, and that the city council and the mayor has passed. Myself, I'm a Second Amendment type of guy. I really like, I'm not a fan of it, but that's the local jurisdiction, so that's out of my sight unless the courts bring something up. All right.
How about just if you're flying through, passing by, is that still the situation? This is the last question. Sorry.
Well, the way the deputies have been informed, at least, is to have a warning first. So please remove your guns or holster your guns or put your guns away. And afterwards, it'll be either a failure to obey a lawful order or a ticket, if you will, of a financial sum or a misdemeanor. Basically, we're trying to keep Strawberry peaceful. And also with Van Horn, there has been an increase of gun violence and lawlessness over there. That the city over there, they've been requesting to remove the guns from the travelers since There's been trouble over there.
Understood.
All right. And as always, you can petition the local jurisdiction if you're a resident over there. All right. Mister, that just raised your hand. Yes.
Now, I have a question about infants law and potential deeds of the future. I noticed I heard some rumors about deeds not being able to be purchased at the moment, but I'm fixing to have a family soon, and we're looking to make a property of our own. Right now, we're maintaining it ourselves. Ain't nobody live there, unfortunately. Some Indians out there took care of whoever used to live there, unfortunately. God bless their soul. But we're looking to make it ours one day. If there's any news you can shed on that, by any chance.
Well, when it comes to the deeds, obviously New Alexandria has experienced quite an exponential growth of, I believe, the rumors of the gold and the bounty out here has spread beyond our lands, for sure. However, when it comes to the deeds, we did have a system in a procedure drafted in the state legislature ready to go, but however, we were waiting for the economic reforms and for everything to settle down after the economic reforms. Well, the Congress, unfortunately, has pushed back the economic reforms and the rebalancing of the monetary value of the dollar. So, that has pushed back the deeds. Now, with the new gold rush and the new bounty rush, I would say, or the bountifulness rush, the deeds, as the system was drafted, was wholly insufficient. Unfortunately, we have more considerations to look at here. That way, there's no overlap in between certain considerations, if you can catch my drift.
I understand.
However, I just want to go on. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. However, we have been looking at alternatives to the deed system, such as a possible leasing system, other things like that. It's just a time thing when it's ready. Hopefully that answers your question. Otherwise, continue.
Hey, is it fine with as long as we maintain the property as it is now, and we keep our family on property, we still have lawful hold of the land. Is that correct? Until things are sorted out deed-wise and laws-wise.
Well, of course, what we have is a common social agreement about what would some people call squatters' rights. Now, not to confuse squatter rights so that whoever squats on the property owns it. It's only that whoever squats on the property will not be evicted from the property by the state if they're not being a nuisance. If that makes sense. So
I understand.
So basically, if you see an abandoned residential and you want to take it up and not be a nuisance, you want to use it as your lodging or whatnot, of course. But it's going to be more or less first come, first served on any abandoned buildings at this time. And we're not trying to make it so there's any kind of gun war or any kind of shooting war over any properties. So it's a really hard thing and a really fine knife edge to walk. One way or the other. So a lot of considerations going into property deeds and leases. Just know that when it's ready, it's ready.
Understood. Thank you, Governor.
Of course. So to clarify the squatters' rights, it does not mean that you can defend your the property because it's not legally recognized as your property. It just means that the state, myself, or the lawman will not go in and forcibly evict you from said property unless you're being a nuisance.
I understood.
All right. Any more further questions?
Yep, I got a question.
All right. Go ahead.
So you telling me if I ride into Strawberry, I gotta put away all my weaponry?
As passed by the town mayor, yes, sir.
Even my holstered weapon?
Well, that would be up to the deputies, of course, but that's the town ordinance, yes.
Oh, well, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, like I said, if you don't agree with it, you can petition the mayor and the city council. However, the residents of Strawberry had voted down it and passed it at the city council and the local level.
Yeah, you know there's a bunch of bears and wolves up that way, so putting up my weapons, that's a risk in my life.
As I said, if there are alternative means, such as petitioning the local government. Otherwise, I'm not going to bring it, but the attorneys can also sort it out. But I'm the state government. That's all I focus on. Is it legal or not? They did it properly during the procedure. when it came to voting on it, when it came to passing it and ratifying it. It's really out of my hands at this time.
Yep.
All right. Next questions. Yes, you sir.
What are your plans to deal with the men who reside in Big Valley? You say they claim it and attack every man who approaches on the lands that they do not own.
Well, as far as I've been aware from the investigations ongoing, is we are looking into it. However, it depends on more information from the civilians and the citizens, the good people of New Alexandria, to formulate a solid case against any people. So I do hope that anyone that does see anything like that, any kind of hostiles, to come forth to the lobby, and that way they can report it. And I do want to make it clear, because it has came to my attention that there are hostiles out there who are hostile to the state government and to the good people of New Alexandria, the civilians of thereof. Anyone that wishes to declare war against the people of the New Alexandria, the state government, or the governments there within, will be declared an enemy of the state by the state government. After due process, of course, as the Constitution required. However, once they're declared an enemy of the state, they will be, will be pursuing any kind of treason charges if they do continue their hostile actions. Now, Chief Tecumseh, I believe, is the one, of course, that submitted that question. As Chief Tecumseh did, with the treaty between New Alexandria and the Wapiti, we don't mind sitting down with any peaceful people. However, and working out any differences for the mutual benefit of all. What we are worried about is any hostile nations or hostile groups trying to take up arms against the good people. Hopefully that answers your question. Otherwise, continue.
That is it.
All right. Next question.
Yeah, I got one.
Of course.
What's your opinion on all this supernatural and overnatural stuff going on?
Well, I declared it out in the debate. When it comes to supernatural, this is a secular state, which means that you can believe in whatever you believe, whether it be, as Mr. Pinky pointed out, I think he said Hindu, otherwise Christian or Catholic or Protestant. We accept everyone as long as you don't push your religion on anyone else.
No, I meant the witch doctors.
Well, that I'm still going on. When it comes to that, though, everyone has the right to believe what they want to believe. I personally do not believe in the superstitious side of things. Witch doctors, as long as they're not harming anyone, I don't believe that there should be any trouble. Now, if they're doing any kind of harming of someone, maybe against their will, well, then that is.
I believe you throw it right up again, Governor.
Might be the dust kicking up a little bit.
It is dust. If they're not harming anyone, then they can believe whatever they want to believe inside the privacy of their own homes, as long as they're not forcing anyone to believe it. And if they do harm anyone, these so-called witch doctors, as you point out, if they are harming anyone, they will be prosecuted at the fullest extent of the law, equally as any other person. All right. Any other questions? Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
All right. Furthermore, any questions?
Mr. Governor,
Yes, Mr. Pinky.
if I go to the state fair, do you give free food to everyone?
Well, the state fair, the Richard A. Taylor Memorial Fair, is going to be still in discussion when it comes to the presentation. I understand that he was taking more of the bulk of the organization on that, so we still have to sit down with the board members. However, I was in contact with them to facilitate it from the state end, to make sure everything's proper, and I was going to announce it at the top of my lungs at every kind of function up until that date. However, this Paston has kind of thrown a little bit of a wrench into the steam engine, if you will.
Okay, so your answer is yes, free food.
Possibly, but no promises.
Okay.
It depends if it comes with the tickets.
All right.
However, I believe in this first state fair. I believe, I think the state government was just going to subsidize the whole thing. We're not even going to have tickets. We're just going to pay the people outright. If you want to donate to the cause of the charity, we'll try to set up a charity as well.
Okay.
All right. Yes, you sir, with a beard.
So I got a couple questions. I know like this recession's coming and stuff. It's probably gonna hit us all pretty hard. Would you be able to shed light on some of the jobs that maybe you be trying to implement around these parts, New Alexandria, to help us find folk out?
Well, that is in the hands of the Economic Reform Committee, and that's in Congress. It's a little outside of my jurisdiction when it comes to that. From what I understand, though, is pretty much everything's going to be ratioed. So any inflated prices might be, say you make $100 an hour right now, you might only make $50 an hour to a value. Actually, you'll make $100 in value per hour still, but it'll only be $50 when it comes to like cigars. Say a cigar is $10, that same cigar is only going to cost $5 now.
I got you.
So it's all going to be ratio. But we have been looking at all the jobs and all the incomes, of course. It's in the committee's hands for anything to any kind of previews. However, just be patient with us, of course. We're working for the health of the system. You understand that economic reforms are healthy for the economy, of course.
Yeah, it's just that I was looking around at all kinds of jobs lately and stuff, and the gold mine way up east, it was in pretty poor shape for something so grand and stuff. You only get like $8 for like maybe 15 minutes of work, where gold panning you get a lot more than that. So that's
Well, of
what
course.
I'm just hoping that they're looking at all those jobs and stuff like that as well.
Of course, and I believe that the committee is looking into every single job and every single economic income and every single price tag and every single thing in New Alexandria.
Okay. I have faith in all the committee and everything. I just, wanted to make sure that nothing was kind of overlooked or anything. That's all.
I appreciate your input. As well, you can always put put in a formal suggestion into the government as well in the proper places, just so it doesn't get forgotten.
All right.
All right. Anyone else with a question? Yes, over to my right.
Yep. I got a question. How in the hell do you make $100 an hour?
It was just an example. It was a basic math example.
Yep. I wish it was true.
All right. You sir in front of me. I saw your hand go up.
I have a question again about the state fair. Myself, I play a pretty mean piano, guitar. My wife, she's a real good singer. Is there a way we can find a place in the fair where we get maybe a bit of earning for our talents?
Of course, yes. I do know that Mr. Taylor did put a registration form out for everyone to sign up. However, it really comes down to reorganizing and just getting another organizer, whether it be myself or one of the board members up there for that. But there will be places for all kinds of talent. Look for any kind of poster board posters that he had
Governor,
been doing.
On that, I believe I was told by the letter from the person handling Mr. Taylor's estate that an Addison Flanagan, I think, is helping with the fair take over, I think.
All right, well, I'll be directing my mail to her to try to get in contact. Otherwise, if anyone here present can have her send me a letter, that way we can be in cooperation. But yes, all types of talent will be expected or hopefully there. Piano players, trumpeters, musicians, comedics. I believe we have a circus trying to come in as well. We also have, there will also be fight clubs, boxing rings, shooting ranges. There'll be boat clubs, races, horse races, basically every event that you can think of.
That's good to hear.
All right. Hopefully that answers the question. Yes, to my left.
When is this gonna end?
Well, you're not required to be here, but you're being paid, and I think Mr.
No, sorry, I was being disrespectful. I'm just tired.
I understand, but at the same time, the good people of New Alexandria needs to answer the question. The question's answered. Mr. Catfield, is this one of your employees?
No.
Just a colleague is all.
All right. Well, I was going to pay Mr. Catfield for his time, and he'll delegate any kind of money out, depending on the time. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, continuing on. Is any other hands to the right again?
Yep. I seen that walk over here too late. I didn't hear what you said about the bounty hunt license scheme. Clarify that.
All right. Well, the bounty hunt license will be handled, and it is starting to rain, so this will be probably the final question. We'll head over to the saloon. They'll be handled by the Marshal's Department and the Sheriff's Department. Look forward to any announcements on that. Once the economic reform happens, that's probably when they're going to...
What's your cue, mademoiselle?
You alright there, Nicholas?
I'm fine.
Alright.
Just the rain came down. I was trying to make myself comfortable.
Yeah,
Manny's upstairs sleeping still, and unfortunately she missed most of that meeting, but maybe she'll wake up and be able to ask her if she has any questions to the governor.
Yes, I hope so. Unless she needs her rest. That's more important than anything.
It does give me a little hope to think that the governor came through and I could see some lawmen, but
oh,
let
me get all these bottles ready.
What do I need?
I'm about to be busy.
Leon, Mr. Great.
Give me a couple beers, please.
Mr. Kruger.
On the house from
Sparrow, come upstairs.
governor.
Sparrow.
Oh.
No, I'm actually completely broke. I need to do some hunting or something. I have nobody.
Alright, well, fuck it. All the alcohol's free, as what the governor said. So.
Oh, he's gonna pay you, so make sure you keep a tab.
Oh,
I can drink a lot.
I'll take 10 beers and 10 shots of bourbon and 10
can't breathe.
10 cigars and 10 that other stuff, you know, the good stuff, the hooch.
Well, doesn't.
Just excuse me there, gentlemen. I'm going to be in the back for a moment.
Well, is it going to be urgent? Because I just want to talk to you for a second.
But you start with just one.
But the governor said he was buying.
I get that, but you know what? I have two hands, Chuck.
You still gotta be respectful, though, even though it's the governor's tab. Don't be a jackass, Chuck.
Well, at least give me a goddamn cigar. I'm all out.
Give him a cigar, give him a moonshine, and watch him pass out.
No moonshine. Jesus Christ.
You gonna say no to moonshine?
Yeah, right now I am. I gotta keep my head on my shoulders.
So, Chase, I talked to that lawman, lawyer, and it seems like, what's his name? Doc Champion's gonna be doing life in prison. Even maybe get the noose.
All right, that's good news.
He's already doing it, I hear.
Good. Put his ass in jail.
Thanks, by the way, Chase. Did you see Ellie around today?
What would you like? Oh, alright. I think that's enough.
Alright, bye, Pancake.
What about you, sir? Can I get you a drink?
Taco, don't drink.
Alright. Fair enough.
What about water or coffee?
Unfortunately, I don't have either of the other two. This is a saloon.
Ask him if he wants a smoke.
I mean, you probably get extra business if you probably had some more stuff. Hey, you serve breakfast here. You got tables for breakfast, right?
Where you
get my bowl of stew.
Yeah, I could give him a bowl of stew.
I got my coffee from Strawberry.
I didn't know they had coffee up there. Panky, you want anything to drink? It's free.
Oh, I take cigar and you have moonshine?
Of course I do. Who you think this is?
I don't know. I think it'd be funny if I slip moonshine in governor's pocket.
Oh, slip it into his mouth.
Hey, look, Panky, move away from that corner. It's hard to reach you over there.
I mean, it would be very funny to see the governor.
Yes, it would be extremely funny. I'm sure everyone here would enjoy that.
I'm fairly drunk.
Just tell him it's vodka or something.
I don't know if you remember me. I'm Nicholas O'Brien. How's your fighting training going?
Oh.
Excuse you.
So he'll enjoy that.
Hey, Trent, by the way, welcome in. I forgot to say hi.
What do I get for you, sir? Normally you get a free round anyways.
Yeah, I'll take whatever you got.
I got it all, sir.
Quickest,
and thank you for the bits, Trent.
Switch spots so you can get what you need.
That works with me.
Come on, guys. Try to be a bit more respectful of the chairs today.
Thank you, sir. How can I help you?
Hey, yes, sir.
You're right there?
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm fine. Just drinking.
All right. You're staring right at me.
Just what you want, anything?
More like the pole that's in my face.
Oh, gotcha. Looked like you were looking straight at me.
No, I was just trying to move out of the judge's way so he can get an order in. That's all.
God damn it, Panky, come on.
Go ahead and get me, I don't know, a shot of rum. Why not?
Rum, all right.
I'm pretty much mostly done for the day.
Hey, sir, you gonna put that book down or just hold it while you smoke that?
Sorry,
cigarette?
mademoiselle.
Oh, hold on, sorry.
I appreciate it. How much I owe you?
Nothing. The governor's paying for it all.
Oh, that's right. All right. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Chief.
I'll have another beer, please.
All right.
Oh, hi, ladies.
Please, I did not see a thing.
How's that?
What about you,
Jace.
Leon? What do you want?
Try pulling your gun out and putting it back. There you go.
Mr. Ward, could I please have a cerveza or something?
Sorry, Sheriff.
Yes, sir. What do you want? Hold on a
Judge.
second. Leon, what do you
Beer.
need? Drink glass.
Beer, por favor.
All right.
I would like a beer, Mr. Ward, if possible.
How you
So,
doing, Mr. Gray?
how's your little criminal investigation over there?
Leon, move a little left
Looks
or right.
like
I can't
furniture's
see.
not gonna quite
I
survive
can't quite
this.
reach you. No, it never's gonna survive. Hang on one second.
I'm just gonna feel at home. I'll be here.
Yeah, I need to go make some money, Gray.
And if you can put it on the
I don't
governor's
got a
tab just
dollar
because he's
tonight.
been generous tonight, huh?
Oh yeah. If he runs out of here not paid, I'm gonna be hurting.
Hey, if he doesn't, I'd be very disappointed if the governor doesn't pay for your
Yeah. What's going on?
I would just tell Chase to
please.
shoot me $100.
Chuck,
I go
you
and
mind?
buy fast.
Bar.
You know, getting all my curts and stuff.
Leon?
Anyone part of animal
What do you mean?
animal agency? Someone got to take care of that dog.
You say anything, Colt? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
So you been up
Hey,
to
Kirk,
anything?
you have a lasso?
Not really, amigo. I just woke up, and officially joined the Freeman boys.
Oh, really?
See, amigo. I just had a little chat with Mr. Freeman, and
be all right.
He's the man himself, the governor.
As I mentioned, everything's going to be on my tab. I'll be paying the bartender the appropriate pricing. However, I'll be still around for about 15-20 minutes for any kind of one-on-one conversations. If anyone wants to speak in private, just please keep it limited to 4 or 5 minutes. If anyone, if it does come down to it, I'll be upstairs.
So,
Might as well play a little soon. Excuse me.
All right. And once more, just keep your indoor voices at least, appropriate, whatnot. Yes, sir. Come on.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Mr. Governor. Nicholas O'Brien.
yeah,
Mr. O'Brien, pleasure to meet you.
do quite a bit.
What can I do for you today, Mr. Bryan?
I was
I think I have
just
myself
wondering
a
if
fever.
you knew any
Seen a
people
lot of
out
weird
there.
things.
I haven't seen any preachers around lately, but I'm going to be married
Don't be
soon
talking
to
about no fevers, goddammit.
a beautiful lady named Minnie McCain, soon to be Minnie O'Brien.
Gonna have to send you out to New Austin or something.
Proper people to wed us. You know anyone around here who can do that?
Oh, God bless you. Congratulations. It's always a great occasion and a changing moment in any man's life when they're married. There is people out there. There's plenty of, as far as I'm aware, at least 3 or 4 preachers, depending on your denomination, of course. Also, we do have the courts and the justices of the peace, such as Chief Judge Tully. Judge Matthias Winston and Judge Den, who can also preside over any kind of formal arrangements in a marital type sentence.
That's good to hear. I think judges have been a little easy to find lately for myself.
I don't mean to cut you off. Mr. Tully is around here. I did hear him. To speak on those matters if you wish.
I did see him earlier. I'll speak to him on it again. I appreciate the information because we're getting married soon over the ranch we're occupying, since it seems to be abandoned since unfortunate attacks the Indians been doing on the Great Plains here. But we'll keep it nice and clean until maybe one day we can you guys figure out the laws, deeds, and so on, and we saving up money just in case we can purchase it one day. If not, then we'll keep our noses clean and I'll stick around the property for a while.
Understand. Mr. O'Brien, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, understandable on that. It's just probably the best course of action would be just to put out a notice board posting saying that you're looking for a preacher, and if there's a specific denomination that you want, either Catholic, Protestant, Lutheran, or whatever, probably include that. Otherwise, open for interpretation is fine. And usually the preachers and the reverends are very accommodating depending on what you ask for. Once more, the justice of the peace or Mr. Tully or one of the judges can also officiate. It's good to hear that you're going down the law-abiding route. We have plenty of lawlessness in the New Alexandria. That's refreshing to hear. What brings you to New Alexandria exactly?
Well, I don't mean to turn the subject grim, but like in Arkansas, my family, most of them passed away from illness and famine, fortunately, and I figured since I'm the last surviving O'Brien, I might as well head out this way to make a new life for myself. And luckily, I've met some real good people here, and I've kept my faith in God very strong. And I think things are going my way. Hopefully they keep going good. This bumpy road, though, for sure. And you may have heard this through the courts. I don't know how close to them you are, but I almost nearly lost my soon-to-be wedded wife to a butcher out there who decided to pretend to be a doctor. And luckily, a real doctor showed up and fixed up the mess. I was real worried I would lose her during that time, but well, she made it through, and she's getting better.
Oh, glad. Well, God bless her heart. I am always much sympathetic when it comes to this type of bad news. I just hope that you understand that the state's doing the best it can to take care of those type of people. At the same time, prayers to her speedy recovery.
When she wakes up later, she might introduce herself and talk about the fair. I appreciate you having a word with me. I know you're a very busy man. I'll get out your hair. Thank you very much, Governor.
Not a problem. And prayers, safe recovery, and just New Alexandria is the land of opportunity, promise, and progress. So, glad to have you aboard this journey towards that final destination for our grandchildren to be proud of.
My leg.
Well, I'll keep on trying to do God's work. Pardon me. It seems like there's trouble downstairs.
There's bullets in Cougar's leg.
Yeah, they have a lot of guns to get through to get to us, so I'm not too worried about it.
They moved in my body from the force of the
I
fall.
almost ate him. He was lying right there.
I'll leave you be.
Pleasure meeting you, Mr. O'Brien.
Christmas tree.
Likewise.
There,
Likewise.
Smells like a what? Is there a doctor in here?
Likewise.
Mr. O'Brien.
Why can't Cougar stand up? Help.
Mr.
You want to know a doctor? Cougar apparently needs an amputation.
Well, this is Judge
No,
Tully.
no.
Right here, if you haven't met
No,
him.
Cougar does not.
I met him briefly. Now, I heard that you can officiate a marriage. Is that right?
Yes, we can. It's not a religious ceremony, but it's good enough.
We have friends who can, and I feel like we can make it religious enough for ourselves, but I think we're more interested in making sure we get married and make it legal in the eyes of government and then between each other and the eyes of God.
Well, the procedure works is this. You don't even have to have somebody preside over it, but it's a good idea. All the state does is keep a record that it happened. That would be you and your wife to be, I assume?
Yes.
You two would go to the judiciary desk over at the government offices, and there should be a log form that the secretary behind the desk there, the court could probably go ahead and point that out to you. And there's some instructions. Just literally just put the name on there, the date, and where it happened.
Well, I'll be sure to do that then, and perhaps I'll extend a invitation to you as well, sir, to the wedding. We don't know what it's going to be just yet, but we'll make notes about it, and we're going to have plenty of people to keep it safe and organized as well, because my luck lately,
Any of
it's
y'all happen
been
to
a
be a
bumpy
doctor
road.
by any chance?
Well, I can't promise I'll make it, but I'll at least send my congratulations if nothing else.
I appreciate it. I'll ask the governor as well. Mr. Governor, if you don't mind me bugging you one more time, I guess I might as well extend invitation to my wedding as well for the hard work that you do around here. If you have the time for it, of course. I don't. I expect you're quite busy indeed.
Well, I understand, boy. Go ahead and I would most appreciate any kind of invitation. Just send it to the governor's office, and I'll make sure my secretary gets it to me right away. But it just depends on the timing, like you said, and also, considerations of who else might be invited that might be a little closer to yourself.
Yes, sir. I invited plenty of people who are very close to me indeed, but I figured I might as well extend my hand since I have the opportunity to do so. I appreciate it, by the way. I'll write a letter.
God bless you, and congratulations on your pending nuptials. Afterwards, good luck on the family and all that. That's the next step. Hope you're ready to be a father and all that.
We'll see. God bless. Thank you, sir.
Well, let me tell you one thing. Having kids myself, I didn't think I was ready. Yeah, I didn't think I was ready for marriage, but I would have changed the world for anything. Really, that's the reason I get up in the morning.
I'll keep that in mind, and I already feel like a very lucky man with Minnie. She's a gorgeous woman.
What's her name, by the way?
Minnie McCain. Going to be Minnie O'Brien.
Hey, that's a gorgeous name. Of course. Well, it depends on how often I see you. How well I get to know you. But there might be further opportunities for yourself in the future, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Jay,
Take care.
You want to bring me a beer?
No, I don't.
Pardon me, sir.
Get your baby.
What the hell?
I can't. I'm naked having a bath.
You having a bath with him?
What? No governor in here. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, having a bath. Governor's
He's
present.
upstairs. Look at him.
There's no one in
thank
here.
goodness. That's fortunate. Oh, that'd have been a disaster right there.
What are you laughing about?
The bath.
Ever seen a grown man smoking a cigar in the bathtub?
God damn it, Chuck. Why not
I love
hire
Chuck's character.
Yes, sir. Just another day in Blackwater.
Go back there. Please
Mr. Chase, I'm gonna take the guitar from behind the piano for some music and entertainment.
Please, sir. Thank you, Nicholas. I'd enjoy it. I'm sure everyone would too. I can't wash that out of my eyes. I'm having a shot.
Oh,
Get to go. Somebody go touch.
I've been a lucky man since I came to Blackwater.
Yeah, let's keep it
You're
home.
walking around like that.
Who wants a drink? What you done done?
I'll take one.
What you need, hey friend?
Beer be fine.
Beer? Alright.
Empty and naked man just walked in here. Watch out for him.
Watch out, you slippery bastard.
Oh, Christ.
Can you move over to your left just a little bit? Just out of reach. There you go.
By the way, I have
Damn, you still out of reach. Alright, I'll just bring it to you.
Well, it's actually not going to be up to me. It's going to be up to
you have
Winston
nice
since I am going to have to stand witness, so.
Yeah, right, Judge Tully.
Hey, can I tell you,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
Call
case.
yourself a
Give me
although
one.
I think Governor, I think you'd be nicer on him than I would.
What was that?
no, but you
Although I
should,
think you
Kruger,
would
give
end
my
up being
beer.
nicer on him than
Kruger?
I would.
put
my
it
beer.
away. That
He
way you
didn't give
don't
me
have
beer.
that bottle
He
getting
did.
contaminated.
I'll take it.
No,
I'll take
no,
it.
no,
Yeah,
I
I'm
get that.
mistake, so.
I'm gonna be heading out, so.
All right, I need to run off to the bank to grab a payment for yourself. Oh, who's the bartender here? What was your name?
Deputy, good to see
Yeah.
you.
Right here in the back.
Have a good night.
You too, Judge.
Good night.
See
God
Deputy,
bless.
Navarro around. Oh, there
Right
he
there,
is.
right
Yeah, right here.
Deputy, I'm gonna be taking off for a while. I might
Anyone
be back
else?
in a few hours or something.
You want
But,
more vodka?
it's good seeing you again.
Deputy, if you don't mind accompanying.
Godspeed.
You be safe. Appreciate it.
Hey, Governor Bonnet. How about you, Sparrow?
Well, then,
Sparrow?
Smoky wacky tobacco.
Nope, Sparrow is lost for words. What about you, Leon?
Could you get me some tequila?
Shit, son, I wish I could.
You don't have any?
No, we have no tequila. I tell you what, I got something that doesn't taste anything like tequila, but you can pretend it does.
Okay, vamos. Did the governor pay you already?
No, not yet. Move over just a little bit. God, what it is today? My arms must be shorter. There you go. Yeah, it tastes just like tequila.
Hmm.
Anyone else?
I should get you drunk, but she's got to ride with Minnie back home. Just make sure she gets there all right. So I keep my wits about me, Jason.
Oh, I get that. That's understandable. Just, not every day the governor rolls in here and pays for your tab.
That is true, but I got to talk to him for a
Very
good minute.
peaceful
So.
people up there in the Wapiti, though.
All right. That sounds fair enough. Oh, well, governor's now on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Give the governor one chair. He just broke one.
He's on the board
on
now. He's on the board.
Yeah, we
we
got
have
a
a little
tally.
tally here, Governor. How many chairs get broken by one individual?
Who's in
Just
first place right now?
Pinky, as usual.
Kruger in second.
Kruger's in second. Well, thank you, Governor.
Hopefully I fall down from the board.
I do appreciate it. Governor, will you want a drink before you head out? Unfortunately, I do not.
What's he saying?
Yes, sir. All right. No ice, you say.
Anyway, how's everyone doing? I don't mean to be a distraction or anything. I'm taking off my top hat. I'm taking off my cowboy hat now. I'm taking off my governor's hat. I just like to get to know you, just like one-on-one and all that.
Well,
What do y'all
Governor,
do?
you might not be a distraction, but that there fancy pistol is.
Well,
I can't stop staring at it.
All right. Did you get that there, Governor? Sorry.
well, yes, I did. I appreciate
All
that.
right. Well, enjoy, sir.
Nice holster, too.
Well, gifts is what they are for the most part. Just gifts. At least from heads of state and all that. So I don't mean to get into that point because it's one of those things where it's rude to say no to if they offer the gift. So, you understand, I do come from humble beginnings, just a one-room house over there in Virginia growing up.
Amen
So-
to that. I fucking do. I love this governor for a reason. How many people here are from Virginia?
Did
by the way?
you offer him the damn Virginia peanuts?
No, sir, actually.
Thank
Well,
goodness.
Virginia peanuts. I haven't had any Virginia peanuts in quite a while.
Oh,
Sir, we
damn
got
it.
some
I shouldn't have
shipped
bought
right
it.
over here.
Oh, come on
That's
now,
quite
Governor.
Myself, I am from Virginia, as well as Governor. Or sorry, you are the governor. Mayor Tully. Judge is from Virginia, I think, as well.
Judge Tully's from Virginia, too?
I think so.
Gosh damn it.
As well as that lawyer folk.
I believe Judge
Gentlemen.
Sully's from Pennsylvania, if I
Is he
recall.
from Pennsylvania? Oh, I might be
Oh, he a
close.
northerner.
Close.
Well,
Lawyer
Mr. Governor,
Jefferson.
my name's Colt to your right here. I'm from Texas, and this big fella right here to my right is Kruger. He's from Russia.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm surprised Kruger's wearing even a jacket right now. How am I?
Cooler is too fucking hot right now. I'm doing it because the governor is in town.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I understand.
What the hell is Chuck, Mr. Wolf?
Like I said, when I'm wearing the top hat and the governor's hat, of
Oh,
course,
all
it's
right.
gotta be a
Kruger's taking
formal
jacket off
presence.
then.
Might be good he's not here. Welcome back, Kruger.
Well,
Are you in
there's
your natural
Kruger.
form?
There's that
That's the
greasy
Russian.
sumbitch right there.
I feel like myself now.
There he is.
I
Well,
feel
hey.
like myself.
Yeah, well, hold on a second. I can't just let you.
Oh shit.
Pardon?
Oh, don't tell me governor's meeting.
Don't tell me governor.
Oh, no.
Now, I wonder, is this going to turn into a boxing match where Kruger loses again?
Oh.
I really don't want to get beat up by the governor.
I don't think you want to win against the governor.
I don't-
That's the main thing.
I don't know what I want to get.
That's a new man.
New governor right
Yeah,
there.
it feels good, don't it?
Feel the air on your skin, my friend. It makes you feel alive.
There you go. There you go, governor.
Yeah, it feels good for any kind of treason.
This is Kruger's man.
I'll drink to that. Oh,
I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Good job, governor.
Cheers to that.
Well, it does feel a little bit more comfortable than all these fancy suits that I need to wear and all that. Like I said, I come from a humble beginning, but there is some formality to the office that is required.
Right.
Yes, that's understandable.
It's good to know that the governor's been a man like us before. Good to know.
Of course.
Well,
Well.
judging by his appearance now, it seems like he still is one of them. One of us.
All right. Well, that's about as long as I could be out of the uniform before I feel a little uncomfortable.
All right.
I ain't going to forget that one anytime soon.
Nope.
Yeah, Governor Devine is just relaxing.
It's just another day in Blackwater.
It's another classical saying. Where's Chuck at?
I think he's in the bathtub still.
He's either in the bathtub or he's being hopeful. Waiting
All
to
right,
get to
gentlemen.
the carriage outside.
Pleasure meeting y'all. I do have to attend to other business.
Governor.
Like I said, I do hope everyone attends the state fair. There'll be plenty of entertainment. If you're looking to sign up for any kind of spot, such as a comedy spot, entertainment spot, you play the guitar,
Fist fighting.
you do a little bit of song. Yeah, there'll be fist fighting. There'll be boxing. There'll be
What was the date
hatchet
again?
throwing. May
date?
3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th. All right.
Oh yeah, and we'll also have. Just remember, it is also. It's no longer the New Alexandria State Fair. It's the Richard A. Taylor Memorial Annual State Fair.
All
right.
Understood, sir.
Kruger, you should go in there for comedy.
What? Yes.
You should go in there for comedy.
Have
Tell
a good
me
one there,
your
Governor.
stories.
I would like to see Kruger fight a bear in an arena.
Wait. Can
that should be
Kruger,
the
can
main
Kruger
event.
do this at the festival?
Go ask Mayor. Or
Go ask the mayor, quick.
Yeah.
Don't
Hey,
tackle
Chuck.
him. He's got 2 deputies with him.
Hey, Danielle.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna say where you went, brother.
Oh, I just had to talk to Mr. Gray about the guy that slipped and hit his head outside.
What?
Oh, what was his name, Mr. Gray?
I think he said was no one.